is described as a limited liability company having a place of business at Diani in the Republic of Kenya.
Yes.
You know this facility?
Now I do. I
Now
did
you
not know them until when I went there, or when my guests told me they are staying there. I did not know them. I am not a beach operator. I'm not a, in the tourism sector, I'm what you call a safari.
Just answer this one.
I did not know them, but now I do.
have you ever heard of them?
No, never heard of them.
You have not heard of them.
Never dealt with them.
You have never dealt with them.
No.
Okay. Now I want to take you straight now to the time that you say you first had an encounter with them. And I want you to, first of all, uh, state when was that that you first had an encounter with them?
Before February 7th, 2012,
Yes.
my agent from Lithuania, whom I've been doing business with them, told me
In February?
7th,
Which year?
2012 is when I went to Boabob. Before that,
Uh-huh. So before 7th February 2012,
my
what happened?
agents told me, my travel agents from Lithuania, it's a tour company from Lithuania,
Yes.
who I had been dealing with from 2004, told me they're coming on the Itaka charter. Itaka is
On which chapter?
Itaka. Itaka is Itaka.
Itaka. And what did you say? That these are tour operators from Lithuania?
Yes.
Yes.
Travel agents from Lithuania. They send us tours.
You have their name?
Yes, the main person who I deal with is called Eugenius. Eugenius, that's how it's spelled.
Just spell it for the call.
E-U-G-I.
Am I wrong? Yes. EU?
G-I-N-U-S. Eugenius.
E-U-G-I-N-U-S.
N-U-S. Yeah, if I get it. Eugenius.
Eugenius.
Yeah,
Or something like that.
they pronounce Eugenius.
Okay.
So he's the owner. That's the one I deal with. He's sending his staff.
He told you he was sending his staff. Yes.
To do an inspection.
An inspection of what?
An inspection is when tour operators from outside of travel agents send their people who are doing, like they are salespeople, they are reservation people. They need to know the country so that they can sell better. They deal with clients. They are the ones who sit and actually face the clients. So these two ladies have never been to Kenya.
Okay.
So he wanted them to see a place called Galdesa.
So Eugenius wanted his two lady staff members to see
Galdesa.
a place called Galdesa. How do you write that? Or how do you
Galdesa
spell
is
it?
G-A-L.
That's G.
G-A-L.
G.
D-E. double SA. Taldesa is a sister lodge to Alfajiri at the coast. It's in Tsavo East. Then
Sister?
to Alfajiri. Alfajiri is in Diani. Both are 7-star properties, very upmarket. So he told me he will put them on Itaka Charter. Itaka Charter, if I can explain, you may allow me. It's a charter that comes from Holland and other to bring tourists to the coast. And our boat space.
It comes from Holland.
Europe, yeah. It comes from various places. Vienna, Holland. Itaka is a very big company. Very big Itaka. Itaka. And my partner, Eugenides, wants a company called Alpha Tours. Sorry to give you the
Again,
details.
we will have to ask you to spell some of these things.
I'll spell it. Alpha Tours is A-L. Sorry that I have to give you the details to understand why he got on the charter.
Yes.
A-L-F Alpha A-L-F-A-T-U-R-A-S.
Alpha Tours.
Yes. Alpha Tours is an agent for Itaka in Lithuania. Helps them sell the charter seats. Charter seats.
Yes.
Now, the charter seats to the coast are very, very cheap, cheaper than the regular airline. So we even have people, even Kenyans, who take advantage of the charter seats to come on the charter and travel according to their staff and go back. So that is why they got on the charter, because the deal given by the hotels, dealing with the airline, is so affordable that even in the week's accommodation and the charter, it is still cheaper than booking a KLM flight to here and back. Because the charters normally are full, so they enjoy economy of scale. That is why those two ladies came on the charter. And they actually leave the rooms empty, go on safari, and come back. It's almost free accommodation, because it's cheap.
Okay.
That is how I heard of Boabob. And I did not know which Boabob it was, just to let you know. So I had to get somebody to take me. Ole Misumi, the gentleman who was with me, is the one who took me there, because I was going to the North Coast, because there's a Boabob.
Yes, we will get to Olamusuni. Because what you are explaining was before, you said that on the 7th, that is when you went, but you were explaining about before the 7th,
Yes.
when
They told me where they could stay.
yes. Okay. Now let's get to the 7th, and please inform the court what time you got to Boabob Beach, in whose company you were, and what then happened. Because I will want us to move faster. A lot of what you have stated now is already on the record. So I will want you to just touch on it. So this is the 7th of February, yes?
Yeah, allow me to go to the 6th of February, when
Okay.
I left Nairobi,
Yes.
because I had to pick the clients very early on the 7th,
Okay.
6th of February which year?
2012.
2012. So 6th of February,
I left Nairobi,
yes.
because these were agents. I only go with agents, not client. I had to go meet them. So I left Nairobi around 12 noon.
Yes.
With
By
the
road,
driver.
by air?
No. With the driver called Ole Nairuko.
With Ole Nairuko?
That is by road.
Yes.
Yes.
This is a driver that I had employed at Maniago. Sorry.
Ole, the name of the
Ole,
driver.
O-L-E,
Nine.
Nairuko, N-A-I-R-U-K-O.
A driver was employed.
I had employed when I was at Maniago. But because we, but because when I left Maniago in 2011, we had a 5-year contract with Maniago. Because we were two partners and we had overlapping business. So we had a contract, very well spelled out how we shall operate.
Yes.
I was to use their vehicles. My office was still based in Maniago.
Okay, where was that? Where was your office based?
It was at James Gishuru, right below Mudiawari's house. The house is there.
We don't know Mudi Awari's house.
James
At
Gishuru.
least I don't. So, on James Gishuru.
It's James Gishuru.
Yes.
So my office was still there.
And
the vehicle.
so you're saying your office was there?
Yes.
And that Maniago's office was also there?
Yes, my office was right next to my partner.
Okay. Yes.
So the vehicle was Maniago's because that was the contract. So I'll pay them for using the vehicle. And my driver, Nairuko, who was then now Maniago's driver, and I'll pay for that.
Okay.
Because I knew them. And that was actually an agreement. So we left Nairobi, we slept.
Were you in the company of anybody else?
Not at that point.
Not at that
No,
point.
there were two of us.
Okay.
I only drove because I wanted to board with these travel agents to get familiar with them. Because that is what we do. Make sure there's a relationship building.
Yes.
The next morning, we needed to leave at 7:30 to go to Gaudesa, because it's far.
Where is Galdesa?
Gaudesa is in North Coast next to the...
That's okay. So you left Nairobi. Where did you spend?
I spent at my friend's place. It's called, it's at the coast, Bahamas.
So you traveled all the way to Mombasa?
Yes, and I slept at Bahamas, which is owned by my friend.
Yes.
The next morning, because we kept on asking where is Boabob. There was a Boabob, sorry.
So now the next morning, that is now the morning of the 7th, yes?
The morning of the night before I called Solomon, who was living in Mombasa.
Who is Solomon?
Solomon Olemisumi
Yes.
is a Maasai cultural ambassador. I met in Las Vegas.
A Maasai cultural ambassador who you had met in Las Vegas.
During one of the Kenya Tourism Board exhibitions. And I liked his ways. So we partnered with him.
Yes, and we'll need to get onto this day.
Yes, I want to show why he came on board that way. So I partnered with him so that he could do some promotion. He also brought me guests. So I called him because now he was my business partner.
Yeah.
Asking him, where is this Boabob? Because initially, I thought it was the Boabob in North Coast, near Whiteside. There's another Boabob. I don't know the other name. Separate. He then told me, you can take me that morning.
Yes.
That is how Solomon came on board the vehicle to take me to show me where Boabob is.
So now, that early morning, it is you, Ole Nairuko, and Solomon Olamusuni.
Yes, there's three of us.
The three of you.
In
Now,
a Maniago safari vehicle,
yes.
stickers, and me, I was just one of the guys.
Ole Nairuko and Ole Musuni, what race do they belong to?
They're both Maasais,
Yes.
black,
Okay.
native Kenyans.
Okay, now explain to this honorable court how you find yourself at Boabob Beach Resort and Spa.
So, in the meantime, we had communicated with the guests and told them the time. So we drove to South Coast, and Sumi took us to the gate. We were at the gate.
Where? Just so that we get a
South
bit
Coast.
of an
This is
idea.
South-
This is South Coast.
This is South Coast.
Uh-huh.
This is South Coast, Indian area.
In the Diani area, yes.
It's the first time that I got there. I was there. I've been to Leopard Beach before. I've been to Leisure, but there are many hotels, so I don't know all of them. So when I got to the gate, we got to the gate.
Yes.
Traditionally, the passenger never gets involved with the procedures of entry, filling in,